languages do we have, Johan?
A lot. We have 2 Russian streams, a French one, German, Swedish, Polish.
Who's casting Swedish?
Some guy called Mr. Bad Example.
That's a pretty cool nickname.
We were supposed to have a Spanish cast, but he cancelled, sadly. But yeah, we have a lot of languages.
Well, that's awesome. Johan, very cooperative, sharing all that ad revenue with different regions around the world.
Why not, man?
I know what I would do if I was running a tournament. Everything on my stream. Just kidding, of course. Or am I? I'm kidding. Either way, score is 1-1 between MC and INnoVation. First 2 games have been excellent. We can see that our third map is going to be Habitation Station, and Johan, I've said this many times, and I'm going to repeat myself one more time. I love watching this map, especially in PvP. I hate playing it, as I think it's very hard to defend against drops. There are multiple drop paths into the main. There is a lot of room for Terran to drop as well. Perhaps not like the biggest main base that there is, but still somehow it's hard to cover everything. Even over here on the north side, every now and then Medivacs will fly all the way north, and then suddenly there's one in your middle line. You're like, what the hell? How did that happen? Either way, of course, our blue Protoss spawning on the left side of Habitation Station is the boss toss himself.
I like how it says the boss toss next to his pylon.
Oh, really?
That's so cool. Yeah, look, read it.
That's sick. Of course, MC. And over here on the right top side of the map, our Red Terran has been playing really excellent StarCraft throughout this entire tournament. He defeated live 3-0. Yes, guys, that is apparently possible. I didn't even know that it was, it was possible for anyone to do that. Or apparently, it was possible for INnoVation. He's going to go up against MC right now. If he wins, Hero is waiting for him in the final. Faces INnoVation.
I'd like to give a big shout out to Ryan T. Shutter, the guy who makes Game Heart and who also made the graphics that you see when we are outside of the game with the 2 players picture and all that. This guy is doing such a good job. This map looks beautiful, all the colored themes and all that are great, so big shout out to him, and do follow him on Twitter if you like his work. Yeah, I think he's at RT Shutter.
Yes, that's SCHUTTER.
Double cast again by MC on this map. This makes me very curious. We've seen sometimes funky stuff happening. People trying to go for like some kind of mid-game sentry drop to basically force field the ramp and make something happen in the main. But the Stargate could happen here, but it's very expected too when it does happen.
Yep, I think it's an excellent map for Stargate, especially because if you have 1 or 2 Phoenixes controlling this massive airspace that there is. And it's really funny because, on a lot of maps you just put an observer over here, or let's say you put it over here, you put it on patrol, and then it sees quite a bit. But there are a lot of times where Terrans will be idling outside of your main and then just fly in straight from here, or fly in straight from here, over here. It's really hard to cover everything. You're going to need quite a few observers, especially once you go up to 3 bases, because then of course you're going to have to worry about all the way over here on the south side as well. Or if you take the gold, but that's very ballsy. Either way, it's a really fun map to watch. It's going to provide a lot of epic games for StarCraft. It has already done so, and I'm pretty sure that's going to be more in the future, but it can be difficult to play if you're a Protoss player. Then again, since the entire world is complaining about Protoss, maybe that's what we need, Johan.
And INnoVation, by the way, is doing something very ballsy here. He's hiding an SCV inside of his opponent's base. He has to anticipate the Mothership Core coming out and possibly spotting it. So I think he wants to see right now when the Mothership Core comes out, he wants to get into the main base and see if there is a Stargate or a Twilight Council. And this is going to be spotted here. MC needs to react very quickly. He does not spot it. He does not realize, he does not send his Stalker, so I guess this SCV is going to basically run free inside the main of MC. I don't think he's going to be able to see the natural, but he's going to see at least that there is nothing in the main. So he should be able to anticipate. There was some kind of nexus made, yeah. INnoVation. It's actually the 3rd command center.
Yep. Yeah, I like it. He's going to switch things up. He's going to go for a very, very economic opening over here. Mothership Core. Is he going to be able to see the 3rd command center? Well, yes. I mean, well, the Mothership Core might fall. Oh my god, that's a mistake.
What the hell is happening in this game?
I have no idea, but...
all hell just broke loose.
Alright, so MC saw that command set. Perhaps he was a little bit flustered by that can't be the natural, right? If it was the natural, it should be up and running already. Of course, a player like MC will know the timings, and he's been like, 5 minutes, 50 seconds, that makes no sense.
MC has done something weird, by the way. He made 2 sentries early on and he added 2 extra gateways, so no forge and no robo. If he adds 2 gateways now and goes for a pressure, this is going to be super strong. Because he's going to have a bunch of Guardian Shields and Force Fields to work with. But this could also be a defensive build. Even though right now he's sending in a probe across the map to start proxying some pylons.
That's something he didn't do at all at Frost, and it's always nice to at least have some sort of map presence, because whenever you drop a pylon, you can always use it in the later stage of the game. You're going to need pylons anyways.
Zealots and sentries being warped in. I'm pretty sure he's going to go for some kind of pressure. Oh, INnoVation might be able to spot it. He's barely going to miss it, I think. And INnoVation went for the 3rd command center, so his unit count is going to be very low. MC somehow, he knows exactly how to counter this, it feels. I guess since he saw the 3rd command center, he was like, that's it. I'm going for it.
INnoVation still absolutely no idea about these 3 gates. It's all going to go down to the force fields. Of course, there will be time warp, there will be force fields as well. The last thing INnoVation expects after picking up that Mothership Core is heavy pressure. He has a lot of Marines in the main base. He still does not know. He's been a little bit unfortunate. The SCV is about to enter the natural of MC, but it might actually be too late already. INnoVation is going to have to abandon this natural.
And MC needs to force field run. There's actually a bunch of Marines inside of that Nino line and the natural. MC is going to try to bring in the Marines from the main. SCVs are being pulled immediately, but Guardian Shield really going to help here. I don't expect MC to mess this up. He should be able to do a ton more damage, but those Marines are actually doing work. MC attacking the unbuildable plate for a second here. He has to be careful.
As long as he renews those force fields, he should be in really good shape.
He missed it, and the Marines are going down the ramp. Will it be enough? This might actually be a mistake that ends up benefiting him, as those Marines are still dying. But no, another force field was missed. Lots of units are coming down the ramp now. There is no more bunkers, so right now MC, if he only makes stalkers and stutter steps nicely, he's going to be able to kill all of them.
If he loses the Mothership Core, that would be really bad though, because that Mothership Core represents his high ground vision. And as long as there are just stalkers, the first Marauder is on the field, regardless of MC.
A tremendous advantage in this game. He's going to want to look to end the game right here and then. 15 army supply for INnoVation, 26 for MC, but 43 probes to 18 SCVs. MC is not going to stop and takes the 3rd map win here.
A short game, not